others receive preference. Even if we separate over drama that seems pressing, and I can't redeem, check on or even defeat besties. I know that we can grow to be better.
So today I'm going to be doing my first Q&A segment, answering all the questions you guys, left me on my previous video about a week ago I made. And, I plan to do at least probably 5 or 6 of these just to kind of interact with you guys and get to know you guys a little bit better, if that's even going to work out, because it's not like an actual conversation. But anyways, let's start off. When do you think anime will go all digital? Now, this question's really hard to answer because as we are in the present time, there's still a lot of physical copies. Physical copies sell in the millions in Japan. So I think that basically you're saying, when will physical copies die out and things will just go all digital? Assuming that there will actually be manga when things go all digital, I would say that within 10-15 years we should start getting things all digital. Physical copies should start dying out, but as long as there's collectors, as long as there's still people buying, as long as there's a demand, I don't see physical copies dying out, because at least in Japan right now, they still sell in the millions. But I'd say in general, 10 to 15 years, we should start going all digital. If you could be stranded with 2 other anime characters, who would they be? After putting a little bit of thought into it, I'd say that Lucy from Fairy Tail and Naruto from Naruto. And these are for different purposes. Lucy because she's very open, get the bang bang with her, and Naruto just because he's such an inspiration. I'd love to hold a conversation with him about life in general, just everything. So I definitely have to say that these 2 would definitely be a good match. For me, at least. Will I ever do Bleach? I actually don't know how one does Bleach. I've never tried the actual product. I never knew people could actually get off to doing Bleach. Just in general, I wouldn't know. I couldn't answer that. You'd have to ask somebody else that has done Bleach before. I've never done it. With all seriousness, I've already done Bleach. I actually got up until the Bound arc in the anime. I was already losing interest, so the Bound arc kind of like stopped me from going further into the series. In the future, I might actually read it over the summer. I do plan on watching some more Bleach. Will I ever do reviews on this channel? I don't know. Have you ever read or watched Akira? And the answer to that is yes. I actually watched the movie a while ago. I forgot most of the shit about the movie, but this movie, from what I've seen, was really awesome. The animation was a little bit weird, it was a little confusing to me, but I'd have to rewatch the film to really hold a conversation with someone about the film, because I've seen it so long ago. When will they show new episodes of Fairy Tail? If you're talking about after episode 177, where it was kind of stopped, and then they have the whole new Fairy Tail thing going on, I really honestly don't know. Hopefully soon, because I really want to see some more stuff, but it did end off at a cliffhanger, and, judging by the way it ended off, we should be getting more Fairy Tail anime. Hey, I need your help. I want to watch One Piece. I don't know where to start off. I don't want to start off from episode 1. I already kind of know all the Straw Hats. Just don't watch it at all. You have to watch or read every single arc in One Piece to get the full maximum enjoyment from the show. Because as I said again, you can't just skip arcs. You're just going to be watching a bunch of random shit. It's not going to all come together. You're not going to bond with the Straw Hats properly, regardless if you know them. And if you start skipping arcs, you're not going to even enjoy the arcs as much, because what makes some arcs good is the fact that there's other arcs that aren't as good. So I would highly recommend not to skip arcs. And if you're on a kind of like time constraint, then I would recommend reading the manga. If you're going to start skipping arcs, you might as well not touch the series at all. Tits or ass? That's a very interesting question. Tits is like you can grip them and shit. Ass, you could put your dick in them, and then there's the thighs. All that delicious shit. I don't think this is the channel to really get into detail about something like that. It all comes down to preference, what you enjoy more, big booty or big titties. And I'm not going to get into detail about that. How long does it take to get caught up with One Piece, and how much should you watch every day? I'm currently on the CP9 saga. With me, I actually started watching One Piece seriously in summer 2012. And I got all the way up to CP9 actually, and I watched 200 plus episodes over the summer, but I really didn't care too much about how much I actually watched. I watched an episode one day, 10 episodes another day, I skipped a couple of days. I didn't really kind of go just ham on these episodes. Now, summer 2013, as I've been watching from the beginning, continuing off from CP9, I'm already on Punk Hazard. And what I did was 10 episodes every day. 20, 30 days, 40 days, you should be well caught up with the series. Or, very close. Favorite hero in Naruto? Naruto. Do I watch any shows but anime? No, I'm not the biggest fan of shows besides anime. I like basketball, I like movies, I like recent shit, like I just recently saw the movie This Is the End or some shit. It had Rihanna and all those funny motherfuckers in there, the new comedy apocalypse movie. I don't really watch too many shows. I watched the first couple of seasons of The Walking Dead. I was thinking about getting into Game of Thrones, but I'm just not the biggest fan of shows just because I don't really care that much about TV anymore, just because I just, fuck the TV.